Hello, thanks for tuning into our broadcast. We have a few videos to get through today.
Yes, so let us get through those few videos.
Did you ever fry an egg on a cold stove? It's no trick at all if you have the right equipment. This is a cold hot plate. And because it's cold, you can make it out of wood, if you like. Just be sure that there's a coil of wire inside and that you connect that coil to a high voltage alternating current source. The rest is easy. As long as we're being different, we'll use motor oil instead of Crisco. The egg fries very quickly. The stove remains perfectly cold. In fact, if you wish to keep it handy, you can fry your egg on the morning newspaper. With a gadget like this, you can get up in the morning, sit on the stove, read the morning newspaper, and fry the eggs in your lap.
I think that's cool.
Well, I mean, it seems like that's induction they're using, you know, from a technical point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps everything cold except for what you're cooking.
I just thought it was neat.
It is neat, but what bothers me is that they used motor oil.
Instead of Crisco.
I mean, even if I had an induction stove, whatever, I wouldn't be doing that.
No, I would not fry my eggs in motor oil for sure.
That sounds like something that people would do back in the 50s.
It looks like something that people did in the 50s too.
It's possible that there's another planet in our solar system that nobody has ever seen. Researchers at Caltech have mathematical evidence of another planet way past Pluto. We are not talking about a small planet. Their math shows the gravitational influence of a planet the size of Neptune with a mass about 10 times that of Earth. I think that the reason we can't see it is because it orbits the sun 20 times farther away than Neptune does, and Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. That orbit would mean that 1 year on this planet, Planet X, would take 10 to 20,000 Earth years. They have some pretty solid evidence. Basically, there are some objects in the Kuiper belt, which is a giant asteroid belt past Pluto, that have some really strange orbits. There are 6 extremely distant objects that all have a very elliptical orbit, and they all point the same direction in space despite moving at different rates. And the orbits of those 6 objects are also all tilted in the exact same way, pointing about 30 degrees downward in the same direction. Basically, the researchers say that the probability of that happening is 0.007%. And then they made a computer simulation with a Neptune-sized planet way out there, and suddenly all of the math made sense. But the mathematical models also predicted that there must be other objects with strange orbits. And then they found them, and they matched the model exactly. But still, nobody has ever seen this planet or black hole. Some astronomers think it might be a grapefruit-sized black hole in our solar system, because that could also make the math work. Do you think Planet X is real? I'm kind of leaning towards yes.
Well, there has always been lots and lots of talk about Planet X. And my question is, if the orbit is every 10 to 20,000 years around the sun, at some point it would have passed close to us. I don't know. I don't brain like that.
All I kept thinking was, you know, Marvin the Martian, and his, like, I can't remember what the name of it was, about his discombobulator ray.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't they just point a telescope in that direction and see if they can't find Marvin the Martian on Planet X?
Well, you know, we do have those bigger telescopes now that might be able to, so maybe that's one of the things they're looking for.
I'm going to have to find out the name of that thing. If anybody remembers what that Marvin the Martian gun was called, let us know in the comments.
Which I believe comes from a parallel universe. If you are not familiar with the Mandela effect, Empire Strikes Back, you need to Google it or you're not going to understand what's on this tape. But y'all, I'm about to put this tape in and hit play, and you're going to see absolute, incontrovertible evidence that parallel universes and the Mandela effect is real. Here goes, y'all.
It's always been you. Luke, I am your father.
That is 100% legit. That dude is totally from our parallel universe that came with us. And he brought a video with him. I'm a believer.
Luke, knock him out the box. Luke, knock him out the box. I keep thinking of Star Wars gangster rap. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
You told me enough. You told me you killed him.
Oh man, that's just my question would be, where did he get it? You know, why is that the only one that has that on it? You know, as opposed to all the other people who have VHS copies that had them from back in the day. What did they magically change or what?
So
I don't
here's what I'm going to posit
Okay.
to you and everyone else here
Okay.
is that maybe he's got Vegas editor on his computer,
Yeah.
and he could have made a new edit, and he's recorded it onto VHS. I'm not saying that's what he did,
No.
but you know it's possible.
Of course.
Right.
It's possible, but I'm a believer.
I mean, who's to say? What do you think? Do you think that he made it up, or is that like a real Mandela effect going on?
Well, I think it's a real Mandela effect. I just don't think that's necessarily proof positive.
Well, what do you guys think? Let us
New
know.
technology
Yes.
such as a replicator will be available to all people. A replicator is not science fiction. It's a device that works according to the laws of physics. Let's take a lobster, a t-shirt, or a phone, for example. In appearance, they are completely different, but if we look at them on a micro level, we'll see that they are made up of the same elementary particles. Only their number is different, and they are arranged in a different way. These particles form atoms, and atoms form molecules. Due to a given combination of these elementary particles, we get either a lobster, or a t-shirt, or a phone. The working principle of the replicator is basically to assemble the elementary particles in the proper combination to get what we need. A hot breakfast, or fashionable trousers. Moreover, they are brand new, already ironed, and of the highest quality. Everything depends on the program you've set up. For example, in order for a new gadget to appear in a replicator, you need 3 components: energy, particles from which the object will be created, the information about the sequence of their assembly. Energy has been successfully used by humanity for a long time, and the creative society will be able to use both new and long discovered types of energy. Information about an object will be received by scanning the desired objects and uploaded into the replicator. A similar principle has already been implemented in beverage molecular printing technology. Any beverage is printed directly from molecules. The main thing is to have the appropriate amount of particles from which the object we need will be materialized. To do this, we need a utilizer. Unnecessary things will be put in it to be decomposed into elementary particles and placed into cartridges. And the replicator will create whatever you need with the use of the cartridges and information, so you dispose of the garbage and get everything you want. Having a utilizer, you will no longer need to wash the dishes. Just put in it dirty plates, a tablecloth with crumbs, and you're done. A replicator and a utilizer are devices about the size of your microwave or a small cupboard. The magnetic power inside them will help rearrange the particles according to a given combination. In milliseconds and at any moment, you get everything you need and completely free of charge, without harm to your health or the planet's ecology. A replicator will not only benefit every person, it will also benefit the entire planet. For example, to enjoy a delicious, fresh bun at breakfast today, a whole chain of complex production processes must occur. You need to plow a field, and you need a tractor for this. To produce a tractor and all its component parts, we have to build different factories. And all these factories emit tons of poisonous gases, whereas their wastewater contains dangerous chemical compounds. We also need raw materials that people extract from quarries and mines. To grow wheat, we need pesticides and chemical fertilizers, which poison the soil and the crops. Delivery of everything we need requires a huge expense, fuel and lubricants. We need transport, trucks, ships, and trains. Look how much damage an ordinary bun does to the environment. And the same story is in every manufacturing sector. In the creative society, all these destructive to the environment processes will disappear, as everyone will have a replicator at hand. Just press the button, and here's a bun for you to eat. Everything will be enough for everyone, anywhere on the planet. We'll be able to cleanse the air, the earth, and the ocean of all dangerous radioactive pollution. Garbage will become the most valuable resource, that is, a source of elementary particles for creating new, beautiful things. The creative society is a world where you will enjoy the most advanced technology, and your life will be financially independent, comfortable, and prosperous.
Buns are dangerous, evidently. They're killing the atmosphere.
You better not be eating bread, y'all. You're sucking up my air.
I tell you what, I love this idea. It's so Star Trek-y and so wonderfully futuristic. And at some point, I'm sure that we will have that technology. And it might be sooner than we think, but
Well,
maybe in 5 years. In 5 years, I only have to wait 5 years.
what's the saying? That technology already doesn't exist.
It probably does.
But they're not letting us use it because, you know, they were talking about financial stuff in there, right? Like, they're not going to let us use that right now.
Not
they
for
want,
free.
They want our money.
They want the profits and the power. So that'll never happen, probably. If we get a replicator, it'll be thousands of dollars. And everything that you program into it will cost money.
No free buns, environmentally free buns for you. You're going to have to eat those buns that cause great damage to our atmosphere. Climate change.
Oh, yeah. It reminds me of Captain Picard. Computer. Earl Grey. Hot.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having one of them.
Oh, I totally have
like a big ass one that I could print off a big truck from the 70s.
No, you would print off all the bits for your truck and put it together.
I'd just be like,
print the
give me
truck.
that truck and I want. Alright?
Okay. That's super weird.
Yeah, I heard a lot of weird things happen in Ohio.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
Well, just think of it. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where they say that they took the aliens from Roswell.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
what they say.
Did you ever go there?
I've never been there. But I can tell you this. I have been to Ohio, and it is fucking weird.
I've not been to Ohio. If I did, I passed through, and it's a big memory.
Although, I didn't see any weird skinwalking looking people up there like what that was in that video. Right?
Well, yeah. I don't know. That's a strange video. Her arms were like down to the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know. And it kind of looked, I don't know if it looked like they were fake, like they were, you know how you can do your hand like this and stick something in it and hold it, you know.
Well, you know,
but
could have been.
I don't know. Maybe it really was. Maybe she really was a skinwalker, and it's just creepy.
I mean, that's a possibility, I guess, but I think it's more probable that it was somebody doing CGI tricks with a computer.
Yeah. Maybe so. But you know, some of these videos, as much as we say they're all fake, they're fake, some of them have to be real. You know?
Sure.
Just by the law of odds, you know.
Well, what do you guys think? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Wow, we've made it to the end again. Please make sure to hit subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on any of our vids.
And be sure to hit that like button so we can transcend the matrix and get into those algorithms.
That's right, and be sure to tune in next time for another episode of Area 56. Same Area 56 time.
Same Area 56 channel.
Okay, bye.